Hello, my name is Amy Rofail, and this is the Jerusalem Connection Friday Red Alert. As winter begins to bear down on Europe, the chill that is in the air is not only felt by the temperature reader, it is also being felt by the Jewish inhabitants. In a continent where tolerance, human rights, and freedom of religion is espoused by the collective governments, in a post-World War II era that has seemingly felt some shame regarding the events of the Holocaust, there is a bit of a disconnect going on as far as the Jewish population that remains in Europe. At a recent EU conference, European Jewish Congress President Dr. Moshe Kander told a conference committee, if hundreds of thousands of Jews leave the EU, which is becoming a very strong possibility, then it too will be judged a failure. It, in this case, being Europe. He continues on, over the past few years, tens of thousands of Jews left to seek a safer home elsewhere. And today, 1/3 of Jewish inhabitants, 2.5 million of them, are considering immigration from Europe. These sentiments were echoed by American Jewish Committee Director Daniel Schromenthal, who said the rise of anti-Jewish incidents was not only a threat to Jews, but an assault on Europe's core value. So the mass immigration, or the desire to emigrate by 2.5 million Jewish inhabitants of Europe, is a reflection of not only failed policies of human rights protections and religious tolerance, but it also can affect the economy of Europe. The EU's Fundamental Rights Agency, the FRA, released a report recently on anti-Semitic incidents that took place in 2014. Some 76% of Jewish respondents reported that they felt that anti-Semitism has been on a steady rise since 2009. There was also a particular rise in Germany with 1,596 incidents of Jewish hate crimes against Jewish people in the last year, and in France more than 851 incidents occurred in 2014, which was doubled from 423 in 2013. So in light of these revelations, which the mainstream media does not report on readily, what do we do as Bible-believing Christians and Jews, or people of other faiths who simply believe in human rights and tolerance and freedom of religion? Well, the first thing we can do is pray for guidance and pray for action. We can also write letters to people we have any kind of influence for, representatives that we vote for. And in our election cycles, choose candidates who are for human rights, the equal application of justice on all groups and peoples, and who combat anti-Semitism. Many of us in North America actually feel quite shielded and protected against these kinds of hate crimes that target people based on religion. However, the recent college shooting in Oregon is a testament that we are not immune. The shooter in this case reportedly, allegedly, asked people their religion before he went on to shoot them. If they said Christian, they were shot with a kill shot. If they did not say that, they got shot in the leg. Now, this is still under investigation, but that's what preliminary reports are stating. However, the mainstream media is reporting about this issue as not just a tragedy, but a basic gun control issue, not the motives of the shooter as a case in point. So as Christians, we must understand that we are in lockstep solidarity with the Jewish people, and that our faith can be as much a target as theirs. They've dealt with this issue of anti-Semitism for hundreds and hundreds of years. The Christians must realize that we are half a step away from feeling the same force. The people of the book, as we're sometimes called, Christians and Jews, need to be aware that they are a potential target, and that tolerance and religious freedom doesn't always extend to the practice or the culture of Christians and Jews. While Israel is welcoming its refuge in its borders for those seeking membership of the Jewish state, it does not negate the need that we all have to be vigilant and to hold the free world responsible for their actions and their cultural endeavors. Therefore, BDS must be combated, and anti-Semitic rhetoric and biased news reported must be confronted. Human rights and religious freedoms in all parts of the free world must be adhered to and championed, and in unfree parts, still rallied for. This is something we all need to consider as we continue to support the Jewish people, the nation of Israel, and a free, safe, just world. Shabbat Shalom.